In truth, I'm not going to say that there weren't any remedial classes that I had to do. I believe there was one. But by and large, I went to Red Rocks, and they had the Acuplacer test at the time. And I took it, and, I had less deficiencies than the average high schooler that had been away from high school for a couple of years. Because most of what I'd learned, I use on a regular basis, and so it was with me. And so I had the one remedial class, and it wasn't too bad. I didn't really have much difficulty with college at all. Outside of college being college and hard, I didn't have much difficulty getting into it. I'll put it that way.
And let's rephrase it slightly. How difficult was it after ABS to get a job with your weird degree?
So I didn't attend college. I went straight into a career, I guess you could say. That's not entirely accurate. I moved to Oregon to become a master woodworker and then moved back and became a software tester. But I found, first of all, college for me wasn't really necessary to pursue what I wanted to do. I found that I had the skills that I needed and was able to convince people of that up front. Finding jobs was actually always, I don't want to say easy, but it was pretty straightforward. Usually all it took was really getting a conversation and connecting with someone, and it was pretty clear that either it would be a fit or it wouldn't. And more often than not, it was clear that it would be a fit. And then within sort of my career, now that I'm into software testing as a career, it doesn't come up. Neither college nor AVS come up a lot. When I do talk about my school, I can only talk about how excellent it was, and I find that usually, just by virtue of the fact of how unusual it is, once I've established some credibility with people and they sort of see that I'm an intelligent, functioning adult, it sort of sets me apart, and they respect me more for coming from this sort of unorthodox background and somehow not being completely messed up.
As if this background would mess you up.
Right. Well, people have strange perceptions of what's normal and what they would expect to see, and I don't meet those criteria.
James, you might have to yell.
Well,
Yeah, that's about right.
actually, I would say my experience was fairly similar to Aubrey's, where I haven't gone to college and I don't really have a desire to go. There's nothing I really want to go there for right now. But right now I'm working as a systems administrator, which is what I'm good at, what I enjoy. So I didn't have an issue getting a job in that field, so I'm pretty happy.